Hi, I'm Dong, and today my topic is the data science in Uber is a case study. As we all know, the Uber is really important in our daily life. It's a global taxi technology company, and the Uber also focused on the food delivery recently. So with the so they may consider when the driver have no work to do, means they don't have the customers, they can they can take use of the resources to let the drivers deliver food to the customers as well. So the Uber is come up to the world. It's an online mail ordering and delivery platform, and it makes people like me, so I can stay at home and waiting for the meals to be delivered to my door. And I don't need to travel for a long distance to get the meals I want. I just need to click on the screen and look at my location and click on the screen and pay the money. The driver will deliver the meals to my house as soon as possible. So this is the project description. So next part is the business model. The Uber is quite it's not really a it's not really a complicated business model. First, when you want to use the Uber Eats, you need to locate the current location, and or you can try to type in the expected delivery location if you were not home at that time. Also, you can choose the delivery time. Uh, there have two options. The first is as soon as possible, and the other is you can make an arrangement on the time that you wish the meals to be delivered. Also, when you look through the apps, you can when you look through the app, all the restaurants had at least one text. It means if I want to have the Chinese food, I can find the restaurant with the tag of Chinese. If I want to have some like the breakfast or the brunch, I can also find the restaurant tag with the tag of breakfast or brunch. Also, there it's quite normal to see that a restaurant had two or more than two tags. It means it serves the Chinese food with the breakfast or the Chinese food with brunch. After choosing what you want, you can just pay the money to the platform. And if you, you need to put your card into the app, and the app will collect money from your card. Every week, the platform pays the money to the drivers and the restaurants. Also, when they pay the money, they will have 20% platform fees if uh, if the restaurant use the service of Uber Eats. It's just like the Uber taxi technology. When I order a taxi, and it may cost $10, after the driver take me to the destination, uh, the week the driver will receive $8 and $2 will be the platform fee. For the data and data processing, for this part, we may focus on the data resources, the volume, velocity, variety, variability, veracity, and storage, and also the processing. For the data resources part, we can see that all the data are stored in the database, includes the introduction to the restaurant, the reviews of the restaurant, the location of the restaurant, or uh, uh, and or the restaurant shown on the map. For the volume one, we can if we want to find a restaurant, we need to know the location, and the the Uber will collect the information of the drivers, also the restaurant names, the meals, the instructions, also the pictures. If a large number of it's a large number of data that the the platform needs. For the velocity, it means there may be a large number of pictures and texts. For the variety, uh, when we use the app, we can see the the images and texts are everywhere. Sometimes we can also see some short VCR, short videos on the app. It's also a different kind of data. For the variability one, for example, for the for the images, it can be used the introduction, also the reviews. For the introduction, like the restaurant showing the picture of the meal on the screen, that is the introduction. Also, the reviews is like when the customer the ordered and received the meals, they took a picture and shown on the app to tell the others if they are the same or they have some differences between the picture and the actual food. Also, the variety means restaurant can also use also use the wrong pictures to attract more people. They can use the picture which looks quite delicious and tasty to attract more customers, but when the customer receive the meals, they can find it's just normal. It's not as good as it's shown on the screen. For the storage, all the data are stored in the distributed database or platform works by the cluster of computers. For the processing part, I think the Uber Eats had two different kind of processing: the batch and the interactive. The batch processing happens when the when the restaurant uploads some information on the new meals to the platform. It may cause like 24 hours delay or 12 hours delay. It's it means the Uber Eats will update to the app once at a time. It's like a batch processing. For the interactive processing, it means when people order meals, they need to have interaction with the app as soon as possible. If I click on the screen, there may be some feedback, or when I click on the meals, there must be all the information that I want. This is the interactive processing. For the data analyst part, I think there are two different kind of analysis. The first is a predictive. The second is prescription analysis. For the predictive analysis, it means the Uber Eats will use the data that I ordered or the I'm sorry, will use the orders that I made before to analyze to make a prediction of what I want if I have no idea what to eat. For the prescription analysis, it means after I order some meals, the next time I use it, the Uber Eats will make a recommendation of the food with similar price or the similar food with different price in different restaurants to let me have one new try the same food in different restaurant or the food with same price in or the same price food that are in different categories. I think that is all I want to say today. Thank you. Thank you so much.